Welcome back to What RT Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG, and it's on the defending spawn of Karelia. This is an assault battle, and it's being commanded by Sickle 1, that's SICOOL1, Sickle, and he's got 1 mark of excellence on his barrel, and battle has commenced. Now, the Hummel was actually built on the chassis of a Panzer III-4. That is, it's got the chassis of the Panzer IV, but it's actually got the some of the equipment and gear comes from the Panzer III. It's got a 15cm howitzer, which is one of the tried and trusted ones, but the stock gun is actually the one from the Grille. And is very good trajectory. It's very powerful, but it has a limited range on the stock gun. But the top gun has a flatter trajectory, a much longer range, and a much higher velocity when it fires. Okay, so Cool's found his firing position, and he's setting up, and there's his first target. It's a Leopard. Oops, sorry, wrong thing come up there. That's it. Brings up the mini-map. And there's a Leopard there hiding, spotting in the centre. Rounds out. Oh, he's killed the Leopard's first shot! So that's the first kill for his team. The Leopard was being spotted by that MT-25, which is up near the cliff face, just below the horseshoe. And there's a VK-3001 there trying to get at the Chaffee. Unfortunately, he's put a big shot into the Chaffee there. But he's retired to reload, and Sickle's ready to go, and rounds out on the 3001. Direct hit. 280 hit points and some stun. And he's been taken out. He's been killed, so that means Sickle picks up all the stun assist off that one as well. Unfortunately, they just lost the Chaffee, who was killed by the T-67 on the enemy team. T-67 is actually on the horseshoe. Right, Sickle's trying to aim for the T-67. Oh, he's got him! He splashed him to death! T-67 there just turned up the wreck. He was hiding behind the rock, but the shell landed right next door to him and splashed him. He's out the game. That's 2 kills in only a couple of minutes or so of the battle starting. Okay, GW Panther right up on top of the horseshoe. Worst possible place for him to be. He's already receiving hits. But instead of going for him, Sickle's actually going for this T-43. No, he's changed his mind. He's going to go for the SU-100. Or is he going back? No, this is a lot of indecision here. Now, he should have fired by now. He could have had 2 shots by the time he's been trying to make up his mind. And that round landed behind the T-43. But he did get some splash on him. He should have gone to the GW Panther the first time he was spotted and followed him all the time, because he was visible at all times. He also happens to be a slow moving target, which would make it easier for him to hit it. They've now lost sight of the enemy, but he's firing where the GW was last seen, and hopefully that will have caused some damage. Now, he's got a 25.8, was it? No, 28.8 second reload. It's difficult to read. I think it's 25.8 actually. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out on Chaffee. Direct hit kills him. 59 hit points, but it's another kill. That's 3 he's got. Actually, it's showing 26.8 seconds for the reload. Okay, he's loaded, ready to go. Reload speed should be 31.3 seconds for a standard Hummel with 100% crew. So to get it down to 26.8, he's probably got a rammer and a full crew. He might even have BIA. There's the T50. T150 rounds out. Big hit. 171 hit points. Left him on 102. He's a one-shot kill now for somebody. He's definitely a one-shot kill for Sikul. And he's still indicating his target, saying that's who I'm going for. In fact, actually, the rain was indicating the T150. Of course, there's 3 arties on his team, a Lorraine 15550 and an SU122A, which is tier 5. The Lorraine 15550 is tier 7. And of course, Sikul's in the Hummer, which is tier 6. Now, he's just having a quick look there at the Stug, using his right-hand mouse button down to have a quick look to see what the situation with the Stug is. Can he hit him? Okay, he's moving his aim back, holding his... He was holding his right-hand mouse button down to maintain his aim on target. There we go. There's the T150. Now he can hit it and he can kill it. Dialed in, round out. Kill shot! 102 hit points. That was a really good one. That brings up his kill number up to 4 so far. He's having a really big influence on this battle. He's got the highest number of kills on his team. Okay, he was looking at the Stug, but he's found a more important target, a KV-1S. Now, that lightly armed KV is in the dip and being trolled by that KV-85 with the 85mm gun, who's firing at him but doesn't appear to be penetrating the KV-1S. Of course, we know the KV-1S actually had lighter armor to make it faster. So it should be an easier kill for the KV-85. But he has managed to do it now, so he's returning out of the dip, and Sikul's looking for that Stug or the T25-2. There's the Stug. Okay, we now know where he is. Oh, he's got a red line. Now, that one of those rocks ahead of him is in the way. He's going to have to relocate. No, he's still got a red line. Oh, now he's got a green line. He can fire. Whilst that Stug exposes himself, he can get a shot in. Unfortunately, that rock face, it's a very narrow... there it is, got it. Now line it up properly. That's it. Now hopefully he won't hit the goal. Yes, he gets it! Very narrow shot. Very, very careful, and he did it. He managed to take that Stug for 227 hit points, and that's 5 kills he's got so far. And that's the 2-minute hooter. This is an assault battle, so they've only got 10 minutes to... seize the cap or kill all of the defenders. And although they still have an advantage of 1 tank advantage, they've got 3 RT and the defenders have only got 2 because they lost the Lorraine. Now somebody is in the cap. One of the attackers is in the cap, and they probably came up the ramp. I would guess that it's probably the T43, but we can't see them at the moment. And I think that Sikul's going to have problems because that rise in the hill means that he's not going to be able to loop the shell over the top and into the cap. Yes, it is the T43. I was correct. So I thought he came down off the horseshoe, and he's going back to his position. But unfortunately, Sikul can't get the rescue on him because of the rise. And that's the 1-minute hooter. Now, the enemy can't cap now at the moment because all their RT at the back. They've only got 2 nearby. The T43 and the T25. And they've just taken out the Tailcat. 43 seconds to go. There's the T43. I think he's getting ready to shotgun somebody. But the question is, will the T43 go after him? Or are they going to go after the KV-85? KV-85 is the last remaining teammate. He's lining up a shot on that T-43. Oh, they've taken out the Kiva. It was the GW Panther from the horseshoe, shot and killed. And Sikul's fired at the T-43, but he missed. But has the enemy got enough time to get him? 10 seconds to go. I don't think they have. He's the last man alive on his team, and we all know what that means. There's 5 of them, only 1 of him. And that shot came in from the enemy RT, but I don't think so. No, they too late. They've lost. He's won. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Yes, it's a 3rd class tanker for Sikul in the Hummel. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He picked up a fighter badge because he got at least 4 kills. In fact, he got 5. But best of all, he got the medal that everyone would like to get, the Kolobanov medal. He stood alone against 5 enemy and he succeeded. He won. The clock ran out and they failed to kill him in time or cap and succeed and cap out. So well done there, Sikul 1. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he did 948 hit points of damage, so he came 3rd. He came top with a number of kills, 5, and there were some lovely ones there as well, including that kill on the Stug on a very, very narrow gap. And I thought he was probably going to hit the rock face either side, but he threaded that shell straight through the gap onto the Stug and wiped him out. He also managed to get the 2nd highest base XP at 617 experience points. He fired 10 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration and 3 splash, did damage of 948 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He did receive 1 hit as a result of splash damage that came in from the enemy RT. I don't think it was from the GW Panther though, because he had just taken out the KV-85, so it must have been one of the other enemy RT that fired that one in. He damaged 7 of the enemy but killed 5 of them. He also did stun assistance damage of 157 hit points off 4 stuns. On a standard account he earned 19,045 credits, and after ammunition resupply he was still left with 12,987 credits because there's a Holy Ops bonus in there. He also received base XP of 617, and there's another Holiday Ops bonus in there, and it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, so he took away 1,401 experience points in total. So well done there, Sikul 1, getting your Kolobanov. I don't know if this is your first, we could probably find that out, but I don't know if we can actually look up your, no, we're not able to look up your details from here. But certainly very, very good indeed that you saved the team, and you even you did it in an aggressive manner by actually getting as many kills as you could. Well done. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay we'll be featuring in our next video.